Hello to all my fellow believers of the one true faith. This is the Planetary News Network, coming to you on a cloudy Thursday afternoon. There is much buzz around the Covenant as of late, the events of the past decades still in the forefront of all our minds. Contact with an alien species far older and unimaginably more powerful than our own, leftovers from the time of precursors, great machines who sought to protect the sapient species of their time on vast halos, capturing the divine nature of the void. These machines are but a shadow of their former selves, but they nevertheless continue to go on as they have for millennia. Meanwhile, a pirate haven has been discovered. Marauders. We advise all civilian ships to avoid contact and travel through cerulean space at all costs. Also to be sure to stay clear of the League and Quarian space. Their war is not to be trifled with. And, of course, our protection fleet has seen its first deployment. The Pearl Voidwings, under the direction of Admiral Kalkusimu, found and raided an ancient mining station. Its defenses were said to be lacking, according to a statement from the Admiral, but this has proven nevertheless to be a suitable test for our fleets in a combat scenario, experience that can be passed on to our new assault Voidwings. This is the Planetary News Network, signing off. Hi guys, Tom from Project T here, and welcome back to Stellaris, the whole, Covenant of the Void thingy. Picking up exactly where we left off last time in 2241, the 11th day of the first month. We are, well, expanding currently. We have all these systems I kind of slightly stolen from the Commonwealth, but that's fine, they weren't using it anyway. Going around the Stellar Devourer, and also preparing for a potential war with this little federation here, the Condyne Entente, which could be an issue down the line. I mean, meanwhile, there's currently a war between the Divine League and the Quarians that's ongoing. Actually, no, the war ended. I forgot that had happened. Eh, well, it only just ended. Yeah, it ended with a League victory, if I so recall, now that I'm thinking about it. Paparia and Dentar were nicked, which cut the Quarians in two. So, not so great for the Quarians. In terms of our own federation, we are ready to create one of the Union of Systems, but I'm not ready to commit to that yet. I mean, there's an issue with the Ceruleans there. I want to create a federation, if at all possible, with these guys. The Trepian Commonwealth. They are my nearest neighbours, so it makes sense, only they are currently minus 36. However, the tradition path I'm currently going down, diplomacy. On finishing that, I get plus 50 to trust cap, which if that doesn't raise it to them wanting to be the federation by itself, I can just give them a few trades and they'll get in. That is the general idea, and we can expand and include the Union systems and such from there. So if I press start now, what's our construction ship currently doing? Well, this one, oh yeah, I need to get that system at some point. My influence needs to grow out some more, I do recall that. On lockdown, they can't really, unless they claim that, which with an L gate. That L gate is definitely something I'm going to want to reinforce, because, yeah, that's going to be an important thing later on. You know, Grey Tempest, or whatever else might come through that I don't particularly want. Aside from that, so I'm going to wait until I get to around 500 influence again, and then I'll send him on to continue his little construction job. The Assault Voidwings. Oh. A natural wormhole. And the Uruxo Hierarchy. Who are these guys? Oh, more xenophobes. Wonderful. Yes, we greet you, Star Travelers. And a natural wormhole. Yes, they're closing the borders to me. It's there. Oh. Ah! They're here, I see. Fortunately, they don't particularly appear to be friendly with the Federation here either, so that's okay. How many does this make us now? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 out of 21 have been discovered. Plus 1 of the 2 or 3 Marauders I put, and then 1 of the 3, 4 fallen empires I put. I can't even remember. I'd have to rewatch because it's been a little while since I recorded. Continuing on, as I was saying, I can't really do much to upgrade the assault void wings. I mean, Pearl void wings, they're maxed out for the time being, but I have some room for improvement. I have 3 more ship slots. However, I am in the process of researching destroyers. In 109 months, we'll get destroyers. And I'm going to save for that just for the moment, because I'm going to add a destroyer to this void wings, and that will boost the fleet power quite significantly, I feel. In the meantime, we have this station over here, which is protecting us from any Quarian aggression, because the Quarians really don't like us. They don't have an admiral right now, though. We can fix that. You saw where we said an admiral right now. We'll fix it later. The station, we can't upgrade external the technology. However, if needed, we can give defense platforms, which I'm okay for the moment. I don't think the Quarians are just coming off of the War of the League will do anything to me. Plus, I have several defensive packs, so they would get crushed from multiple sides, like by the Index, for example. So I don't think that's in their best interest at the moment. Spiritual Outreach, meanwhile, needs something. Oh, yes, get that. And civilian industries, we need some more consumer goods by the looks of it. And when I next get a thing, I'll make some public affairs, make my people a little more happy. There's also this planet here, this tropical world we can colonize. That's a 13. It's not the worst in the world. And was there any up here? Maybe one there, who knows? But not as far as I can see right now. These are covered in hostile things. I'll deal with them later when I have a slightly more sizable fleet in the Pearl Voidwing side of things. Oh, they've opened the doors to me. Good for them, I suppose. But yeah, colonizing this world at some point seems prudent, though. I'm going to wait for these to grow a little bit first. Let's say wait till this one's at least on 10 before I start really thinking about getting that next colony. There's 4 planets. The pops will be nice, but I want to focus on development of my current colonies for the time being. And then I can fix it up from there. Like construction ships on its way. Gonna get the Sabarian Maelstrom locked down the L gate. That's gonna need a station there at some point. Not yet. I don't think it's really necessary at the current moment. Like, these guys I'm only at -10 with, but I mean, I don't think they're gonna be too much of a threat for me right now. And honestly, the only reason I'm really going to need a station here is eventually because of the L gate itself. Defending whatever might come out of it, that's going to be a big bastion. Speaking of upgrading, Divine Protection needs... Well, the whole point is a defense station against the Federation, so you can immediately start with precinct houses. You start getting soldier jobs. That's what I want. I want this to be a good old fortress world. True to its name, I suppose. Anyway, construction ship is nearly done. This will give me some extra a little bit of extra science. Nothing too spectacular, but it's certainly every little helps. Oh, I definitely want this system at 7 power. I like that. That's quite good. Only 1 food. What jobs have I currently got?
Construction complete.
Clerks. Let's get 1 of those there, and 1 there as well. Make sure that's all fine. And you go get those science stations. That's the planetary administration, then the civilian industries. I'm not going down just yet, so it should be fine. The new administration will get us a couple more jobs, amenities. Actually, that might go up. Yeah, that did. That's very nice. My construction ship is off to work. Oh, there we go. They're now minusing. I should fix that soon, so I'm not particularly worried right now. 46 months. I can get one of these. I'll get the naval capacity last. And I can start thinking about a federation, and the Claxon state is claiming systems. Can't say I'm a fan of that. Gotta say. Maybe I could make the station over here for now. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I might actually change my mind and make the Maelstrom station there now. Simply so, for the time being, I can stick some anchorages on it. I can remove them later when I get off their fleet capacity, but just so I can upgrade these Solar Void Wings a little bit more. Also, where? Who are you? Oh, a reptilian. Alright, this is species number 11, I suppose. Where did they come from? 10 months. Alright. Do that. Find out who these guys are. But yeah. I think I should actually. Alright, yeah, do it.
Incoming transmission.
Elgate Providence. Ooh,
Construction complete.
Pact. What's my... Yeah, I can afford that. I suppose because we've got mutual rivals now. Let's have a look, see. They're plus 50. That's surprising considering they're xenophobes. I'm not forming a defensive pact with them quite yet. So I've got, yeah, plus 4.47 in terms of influence, which is alright. I don't want to form a defensive pact just yet. It might be, if things are definitely looking like war, might not be the worst idea. Especially if they get more aggressive. For the time being, I'm gonna leave that be. I really want to know who these guys are coming here. Where the hell they came from? It's a reptilian Zine, but I'm not sure. Over there now, just rest there. There we go, the Zoo Localo Confederacy. Oh, that's xenophiles. Always like a good few xenophiles. I'm honored to be chosen by the chairman to represent the Confederacy in order to implement DNC species, try to unlock the potential technology. We greet you as equals. And the Protestant Kingdom. I found two. These guys are materialist, authoritarian, enlightened monarchy. And explorers. I speak on behalf of the kingdom. I've been authorized to agree, so stay our internal affairs, yada yada yada. Alright, let's have a where are these new guys? This is 11 and 12, all the way over here. Yeah, they know a lot of people. Okie dokie, I'm gonna have to do a communications thing with them. So they're plus 20 with me already. Oops, let me click in this one, click that. They're minus 20, but yeah, I think looks like they might know everyone else, or at least near enough everyone else. So, communications for... No? Nah, I guess they don't know us enough yet. New contact. I'll let that go up a bit, but that seems like a good bet. Yeah, there's a lot of people over here, so 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Make up to 20. Yeah. And there are 21 out there, so there's and chances are that 21st is probably known by one of these. So, yeah, if I get communications, I'll get pretty much everybody else over this side of the galaxy, over to the west. Meanwhile, Algate Providence is getting closer to its completion. I need to rename this rather than just Pluturi
Construction
Station.
complete.
I just catch a checkpoint. This is the quarry checkpoint. So keep it simple, but that's the purpose of it. Also, who's claiming still the Klexonans? Nothing new there. They are dicks. We know this by now. Fortitude. I might start making some defensive stations around
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Technology. Ah. It's a new thing. Ooh. I don't really need those right now. Let's get simple star-based capacity and a new scientist automatic.
Construction complete.
That was
Construction
timing.
complete.
You get on it. How old is our 80? She's getting on alright. I think she still has some time on her. And the Elgate Providence, meanwhile, is completed, which means Anchorage. And then a target uplink, because you're going to be a Bastion later. This is just for the time being, so I can get everything sorted out. And you, while you're there, go start making a thing there. Oh, everything is looking quite cozy for the moment. They're opening their borders to me. We have some jobs. They haven't. No one has taken the bait for the farmer jobs yet. Hopefully soon. How long till? Oh, they're almost gone. Hopefully someone will become a farmer. If not, I might have to do some micromanaging and force it. But I'd rather not. It's not actually too bad. It's only -2, and the moment we get a farmer job, that will shoot right up. So again, not particularly worried. And another new contact comes in. The Galactic Mega Hierarchy. Yeah, more legends. We are the Galactic Mega Hierarchy, minions of Wise Overlord Remarwal. But first, our aim is to improve ourselves through the use of technology. Whether you agree with the technology... Okay.
Construction complete.
More people. They know more. So, are you ready to do communications yet? Yes, you are. Have a couple energy credits. 60. Alright, go. Here we go! The regime of Kessa Toralis is first. A totalitarian regime. And the Federation builders greet you as equals. The regime of Kessa Toralis. Avariga commonality. Who are you? You're slug people. Harmonious collective. You're authoritarian, but you're a dictatorship. Alright. You give your star recalls. The Bothrozoid Conclave. Mushrooms. You're spiritualists, so we have that, but you're also xenophobes. You're zealots. Right. New friends with close to divinity. Let's appeal to their spiritual side. Sigrog Enlightened Kingdom. So, fanatic, militarist, materialist. Greek US equals. The Quiramulan Empire. Flies, you're more xenophiles, militarists. Fascinating biology. Alright. That's just what we did. The Husko Galactic Pack, a war council. Honor-bound warriors. We hope productive relationship with your people, but we want a military might. Yes, okay. We greet you as equals. Alright, that is most of everyone, but we're missing 2 at this point, so yeah. So 11, 12. We had 11. Let's count. I've lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Also, there's a Fallen Empire there. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's 19. And the final two, 20, 21. That would be the full lot. So we're missing only 2. And there's also a fallen empire down here. The Aztani Protectors. Spiritualists. So we'll be getting along quite well with them down the road. Does anyone want to give me the communications of the last couple of people? You don't give a fuck. Do you? Don't either. You? No, I suppose you have it, do you? Nope. You haven't met them. You have. Do you want to offer communications? Yes, you do. At least one of them. Oh no, it's the Prickety. Ha. It's the Prickety. How lovely. Quick and fair, alien scum. If your dude approaches, the Prickety will cleanse the galaxy. Yeah. And also, the Confederacy of Yalbask. I represent the Confederacy of Yalbask, our elected leader, Commissary General. Alright, yes. Divinity, all that. Oh, that's the Archivist, isn't the Brigadier? That's the Archivist. The third Fallen Empire. And Materialists. Nothing. So where are these final people? The Prickety. Yeah, I recall this is a thing that tends to spawn. They're cute little adorable things, but they're fanatic xenophobes. They're Purity Assembly. Yeah, they're a fanatic purifier. They only attack. They can't do diplomacy. They just destroy everything in their path. So, you know, fanatic purifiers, we're gonna have to destroy them at some point, or otherwise give them our ethics. And then these guys over here, they'll be alright with us. Brickety, seems like they've made some gains. We have to keep an eye on that. But yes, this is all 21 species on the map discovered. All normal empires have now been found, plus 3 of the fallen empires. I can't remember whether it was 3 or 4 I set up. I'll have to check the recording. But yeah, there's potentially another fallen empire out there somewhere. I know there's an enclave over there, and then there's definitely two more marauders out there somewhere as well. There's those ones. The other ones will be this space and this space most likely. Hoping that this isn't the one that's going to go all Great Khan on me, because that would be unfortunate, and you need to get building. And also, just noticed, my naval capacity is about to go up even further. About to get another anchorage. Yeah, there we go. Just wait a month, wait for that to update, and I can see what I need to build. And no, it's 36. Oh, so the Assault Void Wings, you can get 5 more ships in that case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll cost 500 alloy, but you do that. Upgrade that to a decent size for the current. And how long till destroyers? 45 months. Alright, from there I'll build a destroyer and a couple more ships to go along with it. I'll see how this puts us with the Commonwealth in terms of fleet power. I need to, at some point as well, build more shipyards for the Homeworld, but I have to research better star bases first.
Construction complete.
Couple of things. We have a association offer. The Quarian Resurgence is getting a bit too cozy for that Federation for my liking, but we also have, or rather we're about to get, the next diplomacy tradition. So, and someone died. Oh, it's the matriarch died. Oh, that's a shame. Alright, let's get more trade protection, and then in 74 mere months, a couple of years, we will get ourselves a maxed out diplomacy tree. Which would be good, because then hopefully I can really start working on the Commonwealth over here. So they're still on minus 36. I'll take an extra 50. We'll do the trick. Still, 2247, the death of our original matriarch. Sad day for the Covenant, the Pearl of the Void. Ah! Keku Simu has been chosen the new ruler, the Admiral. And will rule until his death. Means we new Admiral. Fair enough. He scored our first military victory. He was made president, or patriarch rather. That's the word. Cheat railroad, subway speed. Yes, you. Meanwhile, you can finally get your own admiral. I want you to get upkeep down. So there's not extra money going around. Alright. Now that they're made, we're now equivalent fleet power as well. Continue to be a pain in the ass, these guys. Make me a defense platform over here. Just start building up.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Plasma thrower. Very, very good. And improved deflectors. Let's get those. Do I want plasma thrower on anything in particular? Not for the time being, though. I'll certainly see fit to add it to my destroyers in 27 months. Seems like a good thing to do. And here we have an observation post set up. We can start having a bit of a peeping Tom on the current residents of this planet, who are the Bavia people as well. Those guys are opening borders. They are currently in the Iron Age. So, what's our current status? We can later on technologically enlighten them, making them a vassal, and then integrate them, so we can get this planet later. And integrate them. Indoctrination. What's their current civics? Hold on. Materialist.
Construction complete.
So what do I do here? That is the question. Right now it's set to passive observation. Normally I'd leave it at that. But considering I'm playing a highly spiritualist emperor who wants to put on their views, I think indoctrination then technological enlightenment would do. Get them spiritualist, technology enlighten them, vassalize them, and then eventually integrate them. So -3 but +10 for that. Which, what does that exactly do anyway? Subtlety of influencing the society and culture native around her way of thinking. Right. Start teaching them about the void. So eventually I can get a planet which has which is a size 25, so it's a giant planet. A lot of districts. Its features mountains, jungle, open cliffs. Something to work towards. And if we look in our technology tree, 1 month destroyers. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And
the spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Destroyers are ours. Ooh. Crystal mines. Do we have any crystals around? Like right now, making volatile motes. I don't think we have any crystals. Let's get some exotic gas refineries. That might be decent things to build at some point. Also, investigate then. That's been going on too long. Ship designer. Huh, a bird of prey, huh? Well, we'll get rid of that one later. First, I want to do a gunship bow, so medium and 2 small slots. Let's make this kind of like our interceptor sort of thing. Hold on. So at the front, let's get. Alright, what does more? Let's have a look. So that's good against armor and hull. It's against shields. That's also against armor. So 20 to 53. I'm going to have this at the front, followed by 2 lasers, and then some lasers at the back. So it's got a big plan. Just gonna throw at the front, and then lasers for the rest of it. Sort of complete it. Don't really need a reactor booster. Say that. Oh, gun shop. I just noticed that. Oops. Gun ship is what I wanted. So that can go. Bird of prey can go. That's our first of those designs. Next up, picket. That'll just go straight with another picket. That's pretty obvious. Get one of those, 2 flank batteries at the back, and then just 2 lasers. We already have a picket design there, so let's call it point defense. And then some shields and armor, and then we have our point defense destroyer, which has central point defense and then flak batteries in both, so it has some versatility. And finally, the big artillery thing, which, yeah, large and medium. So that and that, or yeah. So I want this to be more of the range thing. So artillery. Alright, I think that's a good start. So we have so to go with our missiles, our all laser interceptor and our small picket, we have a much bigger gunship which is not so good against shield, but very, very good against armor. We have our point defense for taking out missiles and enemy fighter craft, and then we have our artillery ship, which is better against shields. That's the more specialized ship. To start with, this old Void Wings, what one shall we go with? Well, let's go with 2 for one thing. Let's go with artillery and a gunship for the time being, and then one of these, which will get us up to 15.
Construction complete.
With 1 spare naval capacity slot. So rivalry ended. Good for them, I suppose. You, meanwhile, start grabbing that. There you go. Yeah, you can do. So we're getting our very first destroyer now coming out. Ooh. An artillery, so good against shields and good against armor. They'll be leading the assault Void Wings. I'll add some to the Pearl Void Wings once we manage to. Actually, no, we have. I already have it up. I just realised. Because we researched destroyers, I automatically did it. Also, birth of the galactic market. Okay, 50 years have passed, and we've discovered everybody. So the de facto galactic trade, unbound with forms of international diplomacy, has existed since we first discovered an all-known universe. As new borders are discovered and old ones are redrawn across the galaxy, galactic leaders agree that it is time to legitimize this commercial forum so that it will all may benefit. In the coming years, independent traders and government agencies will be looking to establish quasi-centralized hub for galactic commerce. We would surely benefit in the hub of the void. Yes, we do. I'm just getting the most trade my home world, I would presume. Yep. So, Crown Jewel, decisions. Galactic Market nomination. Go. And then you can also boost the nomination. I'm lucky 200. Alright, that puts us up to adequate. I'll have to keep an eye on that for the future, which puts us slightly down on energy, but it'll be worth in the long run if we become the galactic market leaders, because we'll get a nice big boost to our economy, plus market prices and everything else. So I'm going to be doing my best to get that. And how is our ship? So our first destroyer is on its way. Hold on, let's take a look. That's next. Where's our destroyer? There it is. I was thinking of the wrong planet. There she goes. Our artillery destroyer. I'll pack a punch from a distance. And so too should we be about to get our second destroyer in 23 mere days. It will be rolling off, followed by a last corvette to reinforce the assault void rings. Rings? Wings. English is hard. Let's have a look here. There it goes. Long beak-like thing. Ready to blast anything in its path. How is our military power to them? Still equivalent. Still.
Special project complete.
Void clouds. Void cloud study. Good for them.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Which gets that, and also Crown Jewel needs an upgrade. I think what you need. Oh, Energy Grid or Ally Foundry. Let's get Energy Grid for now. I'm doing okay for allies for the present time. And another one of these. Let's get some energy for the time being. The Brigadier are insulting me. What is new there? You, mining stations, start on that. I don't think they particularly like me bordering them now, but tough shit. That's my last one coming in. 33 months until I get my next tradition. I can finish diplomacy as well, so I can start gunning for that federation, which would also be good for us to be galactic market leaders because our economy is better, so we'd be president, which would mean we get the Federation fleet. And in my experience at Stellaris, your Federation members will pump ships out for the Federation fleet like no tomorrow. So that would be a very, very good thing. And in here comes...
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Yes. Also, technology. Improved deflectors. We have that to do now. Ooh, let's get sensors. Two destroyers up front. The corvettes flanking it. That's a decent sized fleet, that. And that is a good place as any, because it brings us to the 10-year mark to end this part. Kind of a more subdued thing, but we got some good things down. We made destroyers, and we lost our matriarch ever so sadly. But that's how things go. We have our new patriarch, the Admiral, or former Admiral, though he probably won't be on full on anyway because he's 83. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Ta-ra.